Hey, what's going on YouTube, my family and my friends? Xcellent Dreamz here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Now, I don't know if you know or not, but Cash Money Records and No Limit Records are supposed to be doing a versus. I was, someone called me, let's just say someone called me from the No Limit camp, and they want a custom No Limit shirt done by your boy. So let's jump right into this. Let me share my screen with y'all folks. I went online and I got the logo here. Alright, it's 11.9. okay, 11.568. we want to make it 11.467. That looks good to me. I've already vectorized it. I'm gonna ungroup. Well, I've already ungrouped it. Let me go ahead and start. But that color could have stayed there. This color here. This color needs to go. That needs to go. Everything else looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We're gonna start by selecting the tires. Let's get the tires here. Go ahead and select the tires. I'm holding shift as I do it. Alright, let's change the color of those tires. Mr. Little part right here. Boom. Alright, I guess I didn't get it. Boom, now I got it. I'm gonna weld them together. Boom. Alright, take out the inside of this O, inside of this O, inside of this R, this D, and this R. Go ahead and save our work. Boom. Alright. I want to go ahead and weld the text together now. I'm getting all of this gray text here. And I'm going to weld that together. Let's change the color. Boom. Okay. Moving right along. I'm going to get all of this black. Select all of the same color. Nudge that out. Get the rest of this. The rest of this is supposed to be black. Nudge that over. We're going to select all of this. We're going to right click and we're going to combine all that together. We're going to weld it. We're going to make it black. There we go. Let's get all this gray part in the inside. Boom. I want to separate them from the actual vehicle here. So I'm going to click on the vehicle, hold shift, get this part, nudge that over. We can weld that together. Let's make it a darker gray. Let's get the cannon here, and here, and here. Let's nudge that over. Boom. We're going to weld that with this gray here. Boom, like so. Alright, now we can just grab, oh look, we got a hand right here. I'm gonna weld that together. I'm just making it colorful so I can see all the pieces, y'all. Look at that. Bang, bang. So it looked like we lost a piece to his hand right there. We'll fill that in later. Let's get the gun. We're going to make the gun like tan. Weld that. Move that over there. Okay. Moving right along. See, we got another hand here. That's the whole hand. Yep, that's the hand. He got a drum on his gun, so we're gonna just grab that piece right there. We're gonna change the color, and let's weld it together. Boom, bang, bang. No Limit Records. No Limit Records, fool. All right. After that, let's get the front here, the face of the tank. Let's see here. This little piece I probably want to leave like that. These little pieces, let's move them back in, nudge them back in. Gonna weld them together. Okay. Missing some little pieces in there. We have to get that. All of this, we're gonna nudge that in there. Let's make that green so we can see it in there. You can actually go in there and fill those pieces in, but rhinestones might actually go well right there as well. So I'm just moving right along. Here go a rim right here, the rim to the tire. We're gonna nudge that in. Let's make that light, make that stand out. Yeah. All the rest of these pieces, just nudge them in. Boom. We got the other tire right here, which we can smart fill. But for now, it's coming along. Look at this little face right here. Things with faces. Boom. Let's nudge that in there. Let's give that some color. Okay then. Boom. No Limit Records, bitch. We got the two jackets right here. We got two hats. You can separate the hats. Boom. This hat here. Boom. Boom. Check it out. He got one jacket on. Boom. Oh, that's his face in there too. Let's nudge that out the other way. Nudge it over again. We're gonna break this apart. Break curve apart. Boom. We just want his little face. We just combined it back together. Weld the face. Give it some color. Nudge it back in. Now the rest of this, we're gonna combine that. Weld it. Then nudge it back in. I want it over here. Nudge it over here. Boom. Get that jacket some color. Oh, that was part of that too. Gotta do it again. Well, not necessarily, but it's just easier to do it this way. Break the curve apart. Boom. We know this piece is separate, so grab that piece, change the color, weld it, and nudge it back in. And then this part, you have to combine it first because that little piece came out. Right click, weld it and nudge it back in. There we go. Now that piece is separate. Where's his face at? Oh, it's right here. Get his face back in there. Boom. This guy's face right here. Boom. Boom. We're going to weld them two, the faces together. Now let's get this part right here. That actually goes to the tank. Weld that to the tank. Yes. He got a little glove on. But that's his other hand. Let's nudge that in there. Weld that to that. Like so. Boom. Back end to the gun. We don't have the back end to the gun, so we'll have to smart fill that back in there. Oh yes we do, it's right here. Okay, so this is the back end to the gun right there. Let's weld that to that. And then The rest is his jacket. Yep. Yes, sir. His jacket matches hat. Boom. Let's weld all that together. So now we can put this over there like so. Boom. We got the other piece of the rim to the tire right here. Let's nudge that in there. Make that color. Weld it together. Weld it to here. Boom. And we got all these inside pieces here still left. You can grab this little section here. Let's nudge that over. Let's change the color. Okay. I'm going to deselect it because I want this to be with that. Let's weld that. Boom. We got a lot more little pieces in here, y'all. I grab all of this, nudge that over, change that pink as well so I can see it. And now we got these pieces here that goes with that. Boom. We got all of this pink. We're going to select all the pink and weld it to the green. No. Let's combine it to the green first. There we go. And then weld it. We some no limit soldiers. I thought I told this area right here. I missed this one right here. I'm going to just double click on him. Select them. Delete them. Smart fill it here. And then my selection tool. And weld it to here. There we go. You know we got these little pieces here. Nudge them over. They go with this. Let's combine and weld. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. More little intricate pieces right here to the tire. Let's give this some color here. Yellow here. Let's give this right here some color. Yellow there. Alright. Looks like we can make all of the rest of that red in there. Yep. So all the rest of this, let's make it red. And nudge it back in there. Boom. All the rest of this, let's make it red. And nudge it back in there. I got my nudge set on 15. Let me change the color of that. That way I can select all of this red. Combine it. And weld it together. Boom. Now for now, I can get rid of all of this. I'll rather smart fill it. Grab all of this. And let's nudge it over. Boom. We'll start off with the text. No limit. Place and fill. Let's try a hatch fill and see what that looks like. We try to bling that all the way out. Oh. That's not bad. Let's do a clear the path, merge overlapping stones. That's not bad. Let's do it like this though. Let's edit. Let's nudge that out of there. Alright, now let's try place and fill. Let's try island fill this time. To the inside. Island zero islands to the inside. Island fill. Let's clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. I definitely think just depends. I like this one better because as you can see, look at all the work I have to put in to make it look good. So I'm going to stick with the pink. I'm going to stick with the hatch feel. Let's delete that. Move this back in. Edit. Nudge that back in. So now we got to do a little fixing to get it to the edge. I like to typically just go ahead and grab one stone, move it up. Grab this stone, move it up. Let's bring down our rulers, make sure everything is straight. Fill between two. Boom. No longer need these two. And now what I need to do is do a fill between two all the way down. So I'm going to move this row here. I'm going to delete those because they're in my way. Yep. Start with this row here. So I delete that. Grab that one and that one. Fill between two. Perfect. Let's see here. Let's grab this one. This whole row right here. And I don't know if that's... Let's see if they're lined up. Boom. Looks pretty good. Uh-oh. I want the ruler here. Make sure they're lined up. Check that out. That looks okay to me. It's not right on the line, but I don't want to move it over anymore. So that's good for me. Fill between two. Shift and clear the path. Now what we can do is we can move these in ever so slightly. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Just did an equal space between those real quick. Boom. Equal space between those real quick. I'm going to equal space this row down. Boom. Add a stone. I'm going to equal space this one. All the way down. Boom, like so. Add a stone. Yeah, works for me. Shift and clear the path. So we do got a few rows here, you know, where we have the equal space left to right. You know, maybe get this one in here like so. Then equal space that across. Boom. Oh yeah, this design is coming along nicely. All I pretty much have to do is do some equal spacing, fill in these text words here. I may put a stone right here. Let me see what it'll look like if I put a SS6 right there. I mean SS10 right there. Just one stone coming out of there. It'll look like the cannon is firing off, just like it looks now. Yeah. Oh yeah, might put stone in the eye here. Do all of these right here stones. Let's see if I can get a stone to fit in there. Let's see here. Boom, I can. So I'm gonna change all of these right here. This whole area right here. Let's break apart curve. I can come up here and change them all to SS10 stones right here with the click of a button. Boom. Now they're all SS10 stones. I would probably edit, nudge them over. Even this one right here. Gotta be green. Nudge it over. Alright. I will highlight this. Merge any overlapping stones. There's a few of them that's touching here and there. Just separate those apart. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to double tap to get my nodes. And I'm going to take these out. So we're going to get this a rhinestone grill. Nope. Boom. We're going to move those rhinestones back in there, and then we're going to give them space to sit in the design. I'm just selecting all of the nodes of the mesh grill, making sure I don't get any of the other nodes that is not part of the inside of the mesh. Boom. Okay, so we got all of that cleared out of there, right? We're going to take the grill, nudge it back in. I'm going to right click on it and combine it. That way I can hold shift, select the black, and nudge out those holes. Trim out those holes. But before I do that, let me deselect. I really want to give them some space. So let's give a place and fill to the outside, no stones, of 0.02. One island here. As you can see, it notified me down there. There was nothing in there, and I tried to do an island fill. It says, island fill. Please enter number steps of islands. Please enter number of steps, islands. 1. Island fill. That's too big. Let's go 0.003. That might work, but really let's go 0.008. There we go. Right click to get rid of that outline on that. I'm going to hold shift, click on the black. We're going to trim that out of there. So now let's zoom in, click on this white area here, and let's get that out of there. Let's delete. We no longer need that. We got the space for our stones. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Moving right along. Place that one there. Place this one here. You about ready? Babe, what you doing? Okay. I'm about ready. Okay. So this here is the start of the No Limit design. If you like this design and how I'm doing it so far, please smash the like button down below. There will be a second part to this video. Please comment down below, you know, if you definitely like this video. And I'm out.